Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And boy, that was fast, wasn't it? They killed Ms. Marvel off in the comics. Now they're bringing her back already.
It's exactly what everybody said was going to happen. Exactly.
Yes, they're bringing her back to make her more like the Disney Plus show version of her. And not only that, they're going to put a comic book out that brings her back that's written by the star of the show.
Yes.
So she can be her own self-insert, because why not? Why not? Why not?
It was a self-insert. It was done based on her, and now she's writing it.
Yes. So let's talk about this fake out. I don't know why everybody was so outraged about Ms. Marvel getting killed off because she wasn't going to stay dead. The Marvels is coming out. She is the golden child at Marvel Comics. It doesn't matter how many times this character fails, how many times her comic gets canceled. They always bring her back.
Well,
they always try.
Captain Marvel.
And Captain Marvel, because I think what they're trying to do is I think they're trying to rewrite history and be like, oh, it's called the Marvel Universe because of the Marvels. Mm-hmm. The Marvel characters,
yeah.
Right? That's why we call it the Marvel Universe. So they're not going to let her fail, but this is really funny because there was all kind of outrage. We'll talk about that, but let's talk about her sudden return. And it only took, what, 2 months? 2 months to get announced?
And everybody kept saying when this happened, they're like, this is because they're going to give her the powers from the show.
Yes. Which everybody kind of figured they were going to do. And I think the reason that they changed her powers, well, they're going to make her a mutant. I don't know about the powers. It looks like she's got the big fist, but there's something glowing going on here. But
well, that's what I said. They're going to at least make her a mutant. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think what they're going to do with her, well, let's beg people to subscribe first. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. You get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
We talk about pop culture, talk about comics, talk about Disney, talk about stupidity that happens in pop culture and with Disney and with other companies. And yeah, we covered the outrage over Ms. Marvel getting killed. And we're like, what is this, your first time? Nobody stays dead in Marvel. Nobody stays dead.
They have a movie coming out.
Freaking Gwen Stacy didn't stay dead. You know?
If it's a character that's a diverse character, has a movie coming out, is the one you keep rebooting over and over and over again, you won't let it fail, and had Disney Plus show, of course she's not going to stay dead.
No.
She's the only one character of her kind.
But Twitter and Tumblr and that whole crowd, yeah, since they obviously have not been reading comics for very long, or they just don't read comic books, they didn't get the memo that
they want to be offended by everything.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, you killed the Muslim girl. It's like, well, she's being treated equally with every other Marvel character. They've been friggin' women over there for decades.
Right.
You know,
it's
like
equality, people.
It's equality. They kill everybody off.
Everybody's up for, slicing.
And Spider-Man is usually involved in some way because they killed her off in an issue of Spider-Man. It wasn't even her own comic. And they had Spider-Man get all upset, and I'm like, did he even know her very well? I didn't think he knew her very well.
No, people were saying that. It's like Miles Morales, that would make more sense than him. It doesn't make sense.
It's Peter Parker. It's like, yeah, this girl I met this one time, yeah, she's dead. I feel real bad about it.
We just have that. It's like when someone has a big meltdown, and you're like, well, it's probably something else that led to that. It's not that incident. It's probably because he's still upset about MJ with the writer's OC.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole arc, people were like, this comic is dog shit. Anyway, we're bringing Ms. Marvel back, and I think why they're doing this, why they're making her a mutant. Well, one, they were, I guess, originally gonna make her a mutant back in the day, but they didn't do it because that was when Ike Perlmutter was having a feud with Fox. And he's like, everybody's in Inhuman now. We're not doing mutants anymore because they have the rights to the X-Men movie. So we're going to do Inhumans, which nobody gave a shit about. So they made her an Inhuman. Also, I think when the X-Men movie comes out, whenever it comes out, if it ever comes out, or the X-Persons or the X-Thems or whatever Disney's going to do to it, I think they're going to make her the new member of the team. And look, she's got an X on her fist too. They're going to make her the young member of the team that is going to be the window into the dynamics of the world. They've done this before. Kitty Pryde in the comics, Jubilee on the cartoon show, Rogue in the movies, and in the MCU, they're going to use Ms. Marvel. Probably. She's going to be the new Kitty Pryde or Rogue or whatever. Just a guess here. She's already joined the X-Men, I see. So this is coming from Gizmodo, which read it now because they probably won't be around in 6 months.
That's very true.
Ms. Marvel will return to comics, everybody, and an MCU star will be co-writing. That never goes badly.
Never.
Aman Vellani, who I think that's how you pronounce her name, but she actually seems like a pretty fun kid. So don't be hating on her. She seems like she's
yeah,
cool.
the actress you mean?
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart.
So she's going to co-write the comic alongside Sabir Prasada. After Ms. Marvel died in Amazing Spider-Man 26, because that made sense, a move that was widely criticized and seen as kind of horrible for a beloved character. Everyone knew that Kamala Khan would be back. No, they didn't. They're like, how could you kill off a brown girl in your comics, Marvel?
Okay, the majorities were saying she's going to come back because they never listed that. But then you had, your activist types that they're having a hissy.
So now, because of probably all the threats, they had to ruin the surprise early. Now Marvel has announced that Aman Vellani, who plays Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, in the upcoming film, The Marvels, is co-writing the comic to tie into the movie that's coming out. Oh my God, this has never happened before.
And the thing is, here's the thing though. I mean, and I really like the girl. I think she's a sweetheart. And she's very excited about the MCU. She's excited to be there. And I hope she keeps her excitement. I really do, because she's really fun to watch. And you just want to hug her. Anyway, that does not mean that she's qualified to write the character in a comic.
She admits it.
Oh, she does. See, I like her. She's pretty honest.
She admits it. This is a publicity stunt, but don't blame her. I think this is Marvel calling her up saying, "Hey, do you want to write this?" She said, "I've never written anything before my entire life. That doesn't
make you qualified.
But I have read many comics, so I just wrote what I would want to read. I was given a very professional tool to write what is essentially my own fanfic."
I like that she's so honest about it.
She knows what's up.
I like her. I really do. I hope they don't ruin her, but they will.
Yeah, so I'm sure they will. But apparently she's joining the X-Men now. She's coming back and joining the X-Men. They're not really saying what the powers are. Now, it looks like she's got like some glowy stuff. So maybe they'll do like a combination of her stretching and her crystal glow crap or whatever the hell she does.
Her hand's still being big, so.
Embiggening. But yeah, she's apparently joining the X-Men. There are some differences between the screen version of Ms. Marvel and the comics, most notably her powers. Okay. In the Disney Plus Ms. Marvel show, Kamala was given hard light powers that came from gauntlets. Now in the comics, adding a layer of biracial coding, Kamala will be both inhuman and also a mutant. What? Okay, whoa.
What?
Did I read this correctly?
You did.
Now in the comics, adding in a layer of biracial coding, Kamala will be both inhuman and also a mutant.
So she's everything.
Her inhuman origin is part of Kamala's identity that Marvel editorial and myself would very much like to keep and protect. Well, at least she admits to that. Yeah. Our book will absolutely reflect all those core themes of identity the Ms. Marvel comics have consistently explored. There's a whole new label that she has to learn to accept. It's going to be pretty crazy. So they're going to make her popular by putting her in the X-Men, but that's kind of anti-popular because the X-Men's dog shit right now.
I don't even have words.
She's going to get to go to the Hellfire Gala. She's going to go to the gala.
Guys, this is like, oh no. This is like spray and pray. What does make her everything and see what sticks?
Maybe she's a robot too.
Maybe. There you go. She's everything.
Look, guy, I don't even know what to say. I know that there was like all this faux outrage. I mean, most normie comic fans were like, "Hell yeah, they killed her. She'll be back in 6 months." But my God, Twitter freaking melted down. They're like, "What the hell?" And then they like killed her off in like like one page of Spider-Man. Oh my! I love this. This is coming from the direct. Another woman of color shoved into the fridge. For 2 whole months.
I'm just shaking my head. I have nothing. I got nothing. I'm just like, and this is just another gimmick because they're having the actress work on the comic. It's just a gimmick.
It was a gimmick. We knew it was a gimmick. It's like they have a movie coming out with her in it. They're not going to kill her off.
I do love her honesty though. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never done this before. I mean, I tried my best though. Hey, it's fanfic. Yay.
Oh my God.
She owns it and I love that. But, I don't. I'm sorry. I got nothing.
So this is the direct article when they talk about when she died, right? Not only is they said, well, she's been fridged, because fridging is basically when, because this is going back to Green Lantern, when I think it was Kyle Rayner's girlfriend was murdered and stuffed into a fridge. It's like, hey, check the fridge. I left you something. You open up. It's like, oh my God, it's my girlfriend. Just kind of, they showed the full panel. She was all like contorted, shoved inside the fridge. And it's like, oh, now I got to be a hero because my girlfriend's dead. I mean, most guys would rage if something happened to their significant other, right? But they said, but not only is she Marvel's most prominent Muslim and Pakistani character, she's going to die a month before the Feast of Sacrifice on the last day of Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Did I get all that? Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Mm-hmm. And at the hands of a Jewish-coded villain named Benjamin Rabin. Also, her death can be laid at the feet of the continuously self-pitying Peter Parker.
Well, to be fair, I pity Peter Parker, too. They did him his last comic, just as bullshit.
Oh, my God. Surrounded by strangers. Yeah, they're pointing this out. They're like, oh, yeah, look at this fallen friend. These are all characters that, other than Carol Danvers.
She does,
Because nobody was going to buy the death of Kamala Khan in a Captain Marvel comic, because nobody buys the Captain Marvel comic. But Spider-Man, hot damn. But Wolverine's there. That's cool.
But no one's really buying it anymore. I mean, this line, they've kind of like, people are just turned out off of it already.
Oh my God. So they're going to take her to the Magic Plant Island probably and bring her back. Because nobody dies in the X-Men anymore. They have a Magic Plant Island that brings them back.
That's where she's going to become mutant.
Yeah, or they'll be like, well, it's amazing. She came back to life because she's part mutant too.
And now she can use crystal powers too.
And she can do whatever she wants. Whatever side of her heritage she wants to explore on that day, she can do it. And also because of this, every one of these special months that we have, Kamala's going to be part of it. And we're going to do a special issue every month. Yes.
When I think of a woman in a special month, that's not what I think of, but okay.
It's her special month.
It's the Red Hulk comes.
The Red Hulk. Oh my God.
The chocolate, it's all good.
So there we go, guys. Nobody stays dead. Oh, Jesus. Jeez.
Anyway, let's go on.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up.
Yep.
Not dying, but you know what's going to die? That movie at the box office.
I have no hopes for that movie at all. I don't think it's going to do well. I mean, at this point, I don't know if Disney's going to try to save it. Like before, they were at least trying to make it seem like things were still doing well. And I doubt that they're even trying anymore. They're just like, yeah, whatever.
Just take the L.
Bob Iger's already pretty much telling people Marvel's going to bomb. He pretty much just telling people we're going to talk about another video.
Yes, we're talking about that.
He's basically going to admit that it's going to bomb. So they're just like owning it and moving on.
All right.
Kind of.
Sometimes you just have to take the L, take the write down.
Well, I'm waiting for him to blame on everybody else because J-Pack bit.
So yeah, that's coming up. We're going to do that one next. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of these amazing videos that we're doing.
That's right. We'll talk to you later.
Bye. Help support the channel. Go to thereef.support and get early access to podcasts, videos, and other content. That's thereef.support.